So, why should you want to join the LearnWell Society? First and foremost, it's a community for driven students that value productivity, academics, mental wellness, self-development, and entrepreneurship. And essentially, the core principle behind it is that a lot of the people in these high-achieving places jump from hoop to hoop without ever asking themselves what it's all for. And if I'm being quite honest, dog, a lot of these people also tend to lack a bit of personality. And so the idea behind creating this group is that it's about more than just academics. Like, sure, the grades are important, but at the end of the day, the question that I always come back to is to what end? Like, sure, you get the engineering job, cool, but then to do what? And me, the answer that I always come back to is for freedom. Freedom to enjoy and spend time with the people and loved ones that I care about the most and engage in the projects that I find the most fulfilling. And I can't necessarily do that if I'm working under somebody else as a salaried engineer. Like, obviously, it's still very, very, very important to build those technical skills, which is why I go here. But if it's not in service to a greater vision, then you're more than likely gonna burn out, or at least I did. And so the idea behind the LearnWell Society is to help you master the game of academics, not just as an end in itself, but in order to use those tools and expertise to craft a life of freedom and autonomy to pursue the passions that are true to you. And the primary way that we help you do that are with transformation tools like the LearnWell Blueprint, which is a goal-setting and journaling document designed to help you take your dreams into goals, into plans, into reality, by making you specify your strong why or North Star, your specific what and plan of action, your systematic how and measurement tools, as well as synthesizing that all together into a mission statement and giving you additional tools for getting back on track and keeping yourself locked in. In addition to that, there's also the LearnWell podcast, which is a series of interviews that I've been conducting with my growing network of students and professionals from MIT, Harvard, UF, FSU, Tufts, etc. And essentially, the idea is to document and capture not only the habits, strategies, and mindsets that are used by these top-performing professionals, and also the context in which they found those, as well as the personal aspects that make them who they are. The core idea that I'm trying to get across with the podcast is that even at these top echelons, these people are just like me and you. They've just taken specific, understandable, and repeatable actions that can be taken by anybody who's willing to put in the work. And another part of the podcast are the weekly debriefs that we as members have, where we discuss recent wins, losses, and challenges faced in our previous week and how we are trying to overcome them, as well as the mindsets that are proving the most useful in doing so. And as a participating member, you'd get access to join these calls as well. Another transformation tool that the LearnWell Society provides is the LearnWell Drive, which is a collection of the top resources, websites, and books that I personally use to help take me from a struggling sophomore in high school to a current sophomore at MIT. And the topics of these books range from productivity and behavior change, wellness and mental health, psychology and human nature, creativity, business, and more. And in addition to that, since one of my primary values are authenticity, something else I've included is the LearnWell Diaries. And essentially what these are specific personal videos by me, Ruben Stephen, about the journey that I've had creating this community, starting my tutoring business, going through MIT, etc. And so if you'd be interested in the specific journey of a Haitian American MIT student trying to figure out how they're going to start their six-figure business, then this is for you. And if any of that sounds interesting to you, then join the society today and I'll see you on the inside.